Do you have a hard time limiting the colors in your palette or choosing 3 primaries that you can use for mixing? Today's mix might just help with that. For today, we are mixing red. I usually prefer a split primary palette. In fact, for Daniel Smith, that's the paints I'm using today. I was recently asked by a patron what I would recommend for choices in Daniel Smith. And my personal choice for the split primary palette is right here. And this is Scarlet Red, which is PR 255. That's this swatch right here. Hansa Yellow Medium, which is PY 97. I've just recently switched to the French Ultramarine, which is PB 29, because I like a lot of granulation. But I used to use regular Ultramarine, which is also PB 29. Cool Lemon Yellow, for my cool yellow, I should say, I have chosen Lemon Yellow, PY 175. Other brands can use PY 3 for their lemon yellow, and that's not as light fast, but PY 175 has excellent light fast, and that's why it is my choice. And Daniel Smith refers to that color name as lemon yellow. Phthalo Blue, PB 15:3, is my cool blue of choice, and I usually use Carmine for my cool red, which is PR 176. If you don't want granulation, Phthalo Blue Red shade, the PB 15:6, as your warm blue. And as far as your cool red, you could go with quinacridone red or quinacridone rose. And we're going to talk about that today, why I think this is actually your best choice if you have to limit yourself to just 3 primaries. Now, perhaps you want to try a brand new brand, and it's a lot more affordable to just get 3 color choices. Your mixing options, I think, are going to be they're just going to open up if you choose like a quinacridone rose. Now you see here, I have quinacridone red by Daniel Smith and quinacridone rose are both PV 19. There's just a slight variation in color, with the quinacridone rose leaning more pink. So today, that's what we're going to be mixing. We're going to be using the PV 19 quinacridone rose by Daniel Smith. And we are going to, yes, mix one of our primary colors, and we're going to create red. Now, if you look at this in relation to the Pyrrole Scarlet, so here's Pyrrole Scarlet by Daniel Smith, which is PR 255. That is my choice for my warm red. And this is the red that I mixed. You can get pretty darn close. You can absolutely mix your own warm red. Let's get into it. Okay, I have written down my 2 pigment numbers. I am using my size 8 round silver black velvet to mix with today. Now, PV 19. Again, I'm using Daniel Smith's quinacridone rose. My PY 97 is Daniel Smith's Hansa Yellow Medium. I think this is a really nice yellow to use. It can go very warm, but when you, it's mass tone, and then as you kind of blend this out, I think it's a kind of a nice neutral. So if I could only choose one yellow, I might go with the Hansa Yellow Medium. And if you can only choose one red, you might want to go with quinacridone rose, PV 19. It's kind of working more towards that cyan magenta yellow, or cyan yellow magenta, the CYM primaries versus red, blue, yellow. So let's just look at this. We have our PV 19 again. Both of these are PV 19, and this is the Quin Rose. This is the quinacridone red. Quinacridone rose, or Quin Rose, in Daniel Smith is a lot more pink. And put that on our palette there. Okay, so this is very thick. You see, like when I do that, it smears, it's not running back. This is quite thick. And then I'm going to come in. First, let's put that down on our paper. So we have our PV19. When it's diluted, it can look very pink. So there's our PV19. And then we have our Hansa Yellow Medium right here. And this is PY97. It can look quite warm in its mass tone. This is, when I have the two yellows, because I do a split primary set, so a set of 6 like I showed you. And this is the one I would consider my warm yellow. My lemon yellow is much cooler, and that is the PY175. Now, I've done this mix with PY175 to test it out, and I will show you that. Stay tuned. Stick with me. I'm going to show you what that looks like as well. So that if lemon yellow, being PY175, not PY3, is one that you prefer. Again, it's just not, it looks very similar to the PY175. It's just not as light fast, which is why I choose the PY175. So there is our two, those are our two pigments for mixing today. And now let's take a look at how we create our warm red. So I have more of my PV19 than I do my PY97. And now let's mix these together. Look at that. I'm going to grab a tiny bit of my actual PR255, which is my Pyrrole Scarlet right here. This is what's normally the warm red on my palette. I'm just going to put that right up here so I can kind of see how these compare. Rinse my brush out. So again, we have PV19. Right now, I'm already pretty close. I could just stop right here. But PV19, and I made them touch. So yes, those ran together. I will do a clean mix. I'm going to do a clean mix so that when we're swatching, none of the actual color is contaminating it. But right there, I'm already like, I'm pretty close to the color I'm trying to mix. Okay, so once again, we're taking our PV19 and I'm going to mix more of that. This is definitely the first pigment. This is the stronger one, or the one we use more of, not necessarily the stronger one. And then our PY97. Okay, we're going to mix those together. And I'm just going to rinse this extra out of my brush because I don't think I'm going to need it. Didn't think so, but I do. And again, I've already mixed a red right there that is slightly cooler, but it is definitely a warm red compared to this very cool red or violet. So I need more. My goal though is my Pyrrole Scarlet. So I need more yellow. You see, I kind of put it to the side there. I want to mix it. I think I'm pretty close. I'm not going to pull any more of that yellow in. I think I'm pretty close. All right. Pull this up. Get all that on my brush. Let's go ahead and mix that here, or paint that here. Swatch it out. All right, one more time. I'm going to swatch the actual PR255. And I'm only swatching PR255 because it happens to be the warm red that's on my palette. I just didn't like the line I had there. They're off slightly. I think I mixed them better the first time before recording, but let me just share with you once again. This was my first mix. So you see, very, very close there. And then this is my swatch of the PR255, which again, I only am swatching that color because it happens to be the warm red in my split primary set that I have chosen. And you can see they are very close. And even here, they are very close. But yes, you can mix red. So if you wanted to limit your choices even more, you could absolutely, let me just put that aside there. So there's my swatch. And you guys can see just in the corner the actual. Okay, so you can in fact mix your warm red. So if you can mix your warm red, if you can mix red, is it really a primary? Well, I'm going to leave that for another debate for another time. But using quinacridone rose, PV19, and different brands could call it different things, which is why I always give you the pigment number and not the name. Using PV19, a nice pink version of that, a very cool red, if you would, we can actually mix a red like we would think of when we think of our primary red, blue, yellow. I hope that that really helped you today, but let me just share. I said I mixed this with PY 175, which is lemon yellow. So this is lemon yellow, and here is our Quin Rose. This is our Hansa Yellow Medium, PY 97, and again our quinacridone rose. When I mixed these two, and I used more quinacridone rose than the amount of yellow, I could actually get this really nice, deep, beautiful red. Now I wanted to push that more towards the warmer side, so I added more yellow. I swatched that down here because right here I did the quinacridone rose and the lemon yellow, and I mixed it, and I got something very similar. So then I wanted to add, again, a little bit more yellow and really push to see, could I get close to, this is my PR255, that Pyrrole Scarlet. So working with lemon yellow and quinacridone rose, adding more of the yellow mixture in. Now, not more yellow than rose, just more of the yellow than I had before. Quinacridone rose is still always the most predominant color. I was able to get it warmer. And you see here, they are so very close. And when I mixed the Hansa Yellow Medium with that quinacridone rose, again, very close. This was just one more mixture with the Hansa Yellow Medium and the Quin Rose. So I had it kind of on both sides that way. So I could really compare. And again, here I did the same thing. This is the single pigment from Daniel Smith, the PR255 Pyrrole Scarlet. This is mixed with the PY97, and this is with the PY175. They are all so very, very close. So whether you prefer Hansa Yellow Medium, PY97, or if you like a lemon yellow, PY175, you can still achieve this. You can still very much mix your own red. I hope that you guys have found that helpful. I hope that you're enjoying this series. And today we have mixed red. I hope you're going to give it a try. I'm going to pop another video up right here that you might like to watch next. And if you've missed any of our Monday mixes, I will have those right up here for you to go back and take a look at. I hope you're enjoying this series, and I will see you next week with another mix. Until then, have a great week, and I will see you in a video real soon. Bye, guys.